Title: 18 to 36 months. Exploring shapes with Play-Doh. The Count, Play, Explore logo appears in the lower right with the words Count, Play, Explore for early education. In a classroom, 3 children sit at a low table as they use small rolling pins to flatten Play-Doh on trays in front of them. The children then cut out a variety of shapes with cookie cutters. An educator kneels between the child in the middle and the child on the right, watching as the child on the right presses a star-shaped cookie cutter into a mound of blue Play-Doh.
Oh, you made a star. That's a star shape.
The educator then turns to watch as the child in the middle presses a triangle-shaped cookie cutter into the dough. The educator points to the resulting shape in the dough.
What shape are you pressing into your Play-Doh? That is a shape. That's a triangle shape.
The child in the middle picks up a circle-shaped cutter and presses it into the dough. The educator points to the circle-shaped imprint in the dough.
A circle. Can you stamp there?
The educator notices that the child on the far left has picked up a circle-shaped cutter too and is pressing it into the dough. The educator stands up, moves to the left, and kneels between the child on the left and the child in the middle. The child on the left points to the circle-shaped imprint in the dough.
Circle. You made a circle.
The educator watches as the same child picks up a heart-shaped cookie cutter and presses it into the Play-Doh next to the circle they made.
This is a square.
The educator picks up a square-shaped cookie cutter. She holds it up for the child to see and uses her finger to trace the 4 sides of the square. She places the square-shaped cookie cutter down. She points to the heart cookie cutter the child is holding.
Wow. Square. You made a heart.
In the next scene, the educator is kneeling at the table between the child in the middle and the child on the right. The child on the far left has cut a circle out of the dough and walks over to the educator to show her. At the same time, the child in the middle holds up a piece of flattened dough for the educator to see. The educator responds to the child in the middle. The child from the left hands the educator the circle and returns to their seat.
Yes, you made a shape. What shape did you create? You made a circle.
The educator hands the circle to the child in the middle, who squeezes the dough, vocalizes excitedly, and holds it out to show the educator. The educator points to the dough and responds.
Okay. Oh, what shape did you make?
The educator points to the Play-Doh on the tray in front of the child in the middle.
This is a triangle. What shape is this one? This one's a circle.
Credits. A special thanks to the children, families, and staff of the Office of Fresno County Superintendent of Schools Lighthouse for Children Child Development Center, without whose help these videos would not have been possible. The Count, Play, Explore logo appears in the lower right with the words Count, Play, Explore for early education.